Ever wondered what truly drives power in the world? What if I told you there are secret laws that control every aspect of your success, relationships, and even your future? Today, we're diving deep into Machiavelli's 7 hidden laws of power, and you'll never look at your life the same way again. Welcome to Unspoken Rules, where we break down the psychology of power, influence, and success. Law 1. The law of perception. Machiavelli's law of perception suggests that how others perceive you is far more powerful than your true intentions, abilities, or character. In essence, it's not about who you really are, but about how others see you. This is a fundamental principle of power because people act based on perceptions, not reality. The law applies in every aspect of life, whether in business, relationships, or politics. For instance, if you present yourself as confident, even if you're not, people will begin to view you as a leader. Similarly, if you can create the perception of being trustworthy and capable, people will follow you, even if you haven't proven those traits. This law is especially important because perception is often more controllable than reality. You can influence how people see you through body language, speech, attire, and actions. By crafting a specific image of yourself, you can attract allies, command respect, and gain power. However, beware of being perceived as weak, uncertain, or untrustworthy, as those perceptions can lead to your downfall. The law of perception is about shaping your image in a way that aligns with your goals and aspirations, even if it means strategically managing the truth. Law 2. The law of timing. Machiavelli's law of timing emphasizes that success is not just about taking action, but about taking the right action at the right time. Knowing when to act and when to wait is what separates successful leaders from those who falter. Timing plays a crucial role in power dynamics. If you act too soon, you may face resistance, lack the necessary support, or be unprepared. If you act too late, the opportunity may be lost, or someone else may seize it before you. The key is to read the environment and understand when the moment is ripe for action. For example, in politics, a leader may wait for the right moment to announce a controversial policy, ensuring that public opinion is in their favor, or the political environment is ripe for change. In business, entrepreneurs wait for market conditions to stabilize before launching a product, avoiding unnecessary risk. This law also applies to interpersonal relationships. Timing the right moment to confront someone or ask for something can lead to far more success than doing it impulsively. Understanding and practicing the art of timing enhances strategic decision-making, helping you to act with precision and foresight. Law 3. The law of reputation. Machiavelli's law of reputation stresses the immense power of your public image. Your reputation is your most valuable asset. It can either open doors or close them. How others view you directly influences your ability to gain trust, attract allies, and wield power. A strong, positive reputation allows you to navigate challenges smoothly, as people will align with you and follow your lead. On the flip side, a damaged reputation can lead to isolation and resistance, even if your abilities remain intact. This law suggests that you must actively manage and protect your reputation, as it is often built on perceptions that are difficult to change once tarnished. Consistently demonstrating competence, honor, and reliability strengthens your position, while any sign of weakness or betrayal can quickly destroy the trust you've built. Reputation isn't just about truth. It's about public perception and the power that comes with it. Law 4. The law of choice. Machiavelli's law of choice centers around the power of giving people options while controlling the outcome. By providing others with a sense of choice, you make them feel in control, but you subtly direct them toward a decision that benefits you. This law is rooted in the principle of psychological manipulation. When you offer someone a choice, they believe they are making their own decision, yet the options you present are carefully designed to lead to a desired result. It's about guiding others without them realizing they're being guided. For example, a leader might give their team 2 possible strategies to pursue, both of which align with their goals. Yet the team feels empowered by their ability to choose. Similarly, in negotiations, you can present alternatives that seem favorable, but ultimately, both options benefit you. The key is to control the choices people make, maintaining the illusion of freedom while ensuring the outcome aligns with your objectives, achieving your goals through subtlety and indirect methods rather than direct confrontation. According to this law, it is often more effective to work behind the scenes and let others unknowingly carry out your intentions. Direct approaches can provoke resistance or resentment, but when you influence situations from the shadows, your actions are less likely to trigger opposition. This law encourages you to manipulate situations and people by playing on their desires, fears, or weaknesses, guiding them toward outcomes that benefit you without revealing your true intentions. For example, rather than openly challenging a rival, you might create situations that cause them to make mistakes or undermine their position on their own. Indirection allows you to manipulate circumstances and others in ways that appear organic, keeping you in control while remaining invisible. It's the art of subtle influence that leads to success without direct interference. Law 6. The Law of Isolation. Machiavelli's law of isolation focuses on the strategic value of isolating your opponents to weaken their power and influence. By cutting off their support and isolating them from potential allies, you reduce their ability to challenge you effectively. This law is about limiting the enemy's resources and leaving them vulnerable. Isolation works in both personal and professional settings. In business, if you want to outmaneuver a competitor, you might create conditions where they lose key partnerships or face criticism, leaving them to fight battles alone. In politics, it's about ensuring your adversary is without allies, making them easier to defeat or discredit. The key to this law is understanding that strength is often in numbers, whether it's support from the public, allies, or resources. By systematically isolating your opposition, you diminish their power and gain the upper hand, making it easier to control the narrative and dictate the outcome. Law 7. The Law of Boldness. Machiavelli's law of boldness is centered around the idea that bold actions and decisiveness are essential for gaining power and achieving success. To be effective, you must not only act, but act with confidence, force, and clarity. Boldness makes a lasting impact, creating a sense of certainty and dominance. In moments of uncertainty, people often look to leaders who make bold moves. Boldness gives you the power to stand out from the crowd, seize opportunities, and intimidate your rivals. It's not about rash decisions, but about acting decisively when the time calls for it. Boldness helps you assert control, even in situations where others might hesitate or fear the consequences. For example, a leader who boldly declares their vision for the future, without hesitation or doubt, can rally followers and build momentum. On the other hand, if a leader appears indecisive, they risk losing trust and control. Machiavelli emphasizes that fortune favors the bold. Those who take calculated risks and act fearlessly are often the ones who succeed. By embodying boldness in your actions, you demonstrate strength, inspiring others to follow, and putting yourself in a position of power. Boldness is the pathway to greatness and dominance in any field. Now that you know the 7 secret laws of power, it's time to decide. Will you let them control you, or will you take control of them? Let me know in the comments which law blew your mind the most, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful content. Power is not simply about exerting force or dominating others through sheer strength. It's about strategy and influence. True power lies in understanding and manipulating the underlying laws that govern the dynamics around you, whether in relationships, business, or politics. It's about using psychological insights and subtle tactics to guide people's actions, perceptions, and decisions. Those who wield power effectively understand that control is not always visible. It often comes through calculated moves, building trust and playing on others' perceptions. By mastering these laws, you position yourself to navigate challenges and opportunities with finesse, rather than brute force. So remember, being powerful isn't just about being the strongest. It's about being the smartest and most strategic in every move you make. Keep exploring these concepts, and you'll realize that the path to power is a long game, one where insight and influence matter more than raw force. Stay tuned, as this is just the beginning of uncovering the secrets that shape success.